Hi, I'm Sebastian Kornum. I'm here today to give you a little review of this new Neilpryde Flight FR foil, which is a very high performance free race foil. Alright, so here we have the mast and the fuselage. Mounting the fuselage on the mast requires these 3 titanium screws. Titanium is obviously not the cheapest choice, but it's the strongest and the best, and it's quite important for this connection on the foil. All screws are made with a Torx system, so you can use the tool that comes with the pack as well. Furthermore, we have the mast, which is made in aluminum. It's a 6061 T6 aluminum. This is the best compromise between stiff as possible construction, but also be very resistant to corrosion. One thing we've spent a lot of time and energy on is designing these really nice connecting parts that are really flush. So this front wing is totally integrated into the fuselage, meaning that everything is super streamlined. Not only the connection is streamlined, but even the screws are made in a way so that there is no edges or anything sticking out. Especially thanks to the side-by-side screw system, we have achieved a really nice stiffness that makes the foil unable to twist or bend in any direction. This really has increased the torsional stiffness. So finally, as icing on the cake, we have this plastic cap, which will make it finally flush. You just screw it on with this little screw. And that way you're able to cover the 2 screws, side-by-side screws in the front, and make it even more racy. The rear wing also lines up perfectly to the fuselage, and also it assembles with these titanium screws. The rear wing is obviously made of carbon, just like the front wing, so it's just like a racing foil. Before you put on the wing, you have this kind of little shim, which you can put either in front to have more lift, or place it behind to have less lift. Alright, so we completed mounting the foil. So we have it here in one piece. Now one thing you might want to do before sailing is sanding the trailing edge just a little bit, because some foils, they can be whistling and vibrating when you get a certain speed. So to do so, you take a block, something really solid, and then you make sure that you wrap around sandpaper as tight as possible. If this is not tight, you're not able to make it nice and sharp on the trailing edge. You only want to sand one side, and you want to sand it by about 30 degrees to the center line of the mast. So you just really just easily go up and down like 3-4 times, or a little bit more maybe. You get that nice and sharp edge. Finally, you can add whatever plate you want to make it fit to the board that you have. So you can either use a throttle box plate, you can use the power box plate, or you can even also mount the surf plate if you want to use it for winging or something. So really nice free race foil.